Well, what can you say after a performance like that? Leipzig 3, Manchester United 2, gone out of the Champions League, back into the Europa League, made a fantastic start to the group stages. But if we all step back, it papers over the cracks, really. A win over PSG, great performance away to go there and get a result, to beat Leipzig 5-0. Was it a 5-0 performance? Devastating on the attack, but let's give Leipzig credit in that game. They were a better team up until our second goal. But we deserved to win the game overall once Ollie made those changes, so we have to give him credit there. A lot of people, again, they're on the Ollie out brigade is out. But, we're seeing the same mistakes from players game after game. The same kind of mistakes, the same level of performance, the inconsistency, and the frustration is there. We can all feel the frustration. And I just don't know where we go from here, really. It feels like we've been in before. We've got Manchester City on Saturday, and just feel deflated because I feel like last week it was the one that got away, but really I don't think it was. Anyone can go to Leipzig and lose. We were poor. We didn't do ourselves any favours, but that game in Istanbul, we were so poor. I don't know what it is about this team. The reason that a lot of people point the finger at the manager, you can question his tactics, his substitutions, but just ask yourself this. Why can these players just turn it on? They seem like they can turn it on at will, like that. For 30, 40 minutes, they'll perform. Seen it in the league this season. They go a goal behind and they started so poorly. They started against West Ham in the second half. Seen it, against Southampton this season. Seen these games where they start so slow. Why did the players start so slow? I'd love to know. And it's frustrating now. It's getting really frustrating. And you just feel deflated. To go into the last two games needing 1 point. Like I can't fault us for our performance last week. I think circumstances dictated how that game panned out. But we're in the Europa League because that's as good as we are, and it's hard to say that Manchester United Football Club are only as good as the Europa League, and that's no disrespect to the teams that are in there. We didn't win it last season, but they're when you get to the latter stage of that competition, there are some good teams in there. But if you're the biggest club in the world, or one of the biggest clubs in the world, you have to be in the Champions League, and we got there, but we've thrown it away. And I have to ask, what is happening on the training field? What is happening on the training pitch? Defensively, we're a shambles defensively, and you have to question the defensive coaching. You have to question that. It happens far too often. We're so vulnerable. We're crap. I've never known it this bad defensively. Yes, we've come up against teams in the past, and teams have pulled our pants down and give us a spanking. That happens in football, but time and time again. And people will look at these games where we come back and they build it up. It's a romanticism, isn't it, of Manchester United, to late comebacks, late goals. Great. It's great to watch. But, it's great to watch when it works. But you can't spend an entire season going a goal behind and coming back. That just does not happen. The players are not. I've said it. God, I've lost count of how many times I've said it. The players are not mentally strong enough to play at this level on a consistent basis. They're not mentally strong enough to play at a high level on a consistent basis. They just can't, and the performances are so poor. And I hate that saying, form goes out the window. People seem to have this idea that we put when the chips are down, when we really need it. Well, I don't like that. I don't like this. Like, we always pull the results out when we really need it. Well, you always need it. There's not one game that you can go into where you can afford to lose, in my opinion. But I just feel deflated this morning. I just feel like it was a chance missed, but we only got ourselves to blame. A lot of people still calling for Pochettino to come in. I don't believe in that. I don't believe I don't believe we've got to that point. But the frustration, the inconsistency now, it's ridiculous, and the performances are not good. And ultimately, this is where we are now. Thursday night football, bantering Arsenal, bantering Spurs. Well, we'll be getting on the bus with them. Europa League now. Leave your comments and thoughts below, and I'll see you all soon.